Happy New Year to everybody. Today's date 1/4/2015. What do we have before us right here? We have the BTK index. It's your biotech New York Stock Exchange index. And these stocks right here for the last since 2012, we had a lot of updates back then that it was going to be one of the best performer, and they have been. And basically, once again, on the weekly chart behind us, I'm going to be telling you where this narrow range top. Yes, and the biotech is going to have a pullback. It is one of the very first indexes that start to show the sides of the pullback. Then it seems and has been that the other broader part of the market catches up to it. So here's the biotech, and I'm going to just go over the weekly side of this chart because, listen, it's still going to be it's still going to be very, very extremely good. I mean, no one had outperformed this biotech. And every pullback on the blue line on these weekly moving averages, when we had pullbacks, we just kept rallying. Here's a 20-week. That's the red line. When we had that pullback, when the rest of the markets were pulling back, I'll just go ahead and show you here with the trend tool. We can clearly see where this topping pattern was in. And we also had a great pattern pullback a year ago. The biotech in February, we went down and we tested a 50-week. This is the white line. Listen, a 50-week moving average is severe support, or it's going to have great support levels. And that 10-week just kept rising, and the 20-week kept rising. These are all extremely good bull signs. So the 10-week moving average, I'm going to go over that. And there's an ETF I'm going to go over. So you got 3402 on the 10-week. That red line below there is a 20-week at 3244.14. Now, as far as being overbought, we are overbought. And so, listen, there's going to be a lot of money on the sideline. There's going to be a lot of new things that are going to happen in this biotech sector, and it's going to continue to be the place to be once these pullbacks happen. That's where we're stepping back in. So let's just take a look at the 50-week. That's 2885. 2885. That's just one clear down here. Okay. We will have bargain hunters coming in at these tops on the weekly chart. Well, let me show you something. I'm also covering the daily biotech index. You can clearly see where last year we had called a market top, and we did. And now at every area of support, we just continue to make higher highs, and the biotech index continued to outperform the rest of the market on a percent level. And it did, and everyone knows that we have kept updating it. There is an ETF called the IBB, and these are your support levels right here. I'm going to blow this particular part of the daily chart up. These simple moving averages, the 50-day simple moving average, my friends, 3375. That's this white line right here. The 10-day and 20-day, we can clearly see just with this topping pattern, which we have had. We've rallied up, low volume, and we came right back down. And this will continue to pull back. I just want you to know. I'm also going to throw in here the IBB, the ETF. This is one of the best ETFs out of all ETFs in the marketplace right now. On a percent level, on a trading level, everything about IBB, NASDAQ, Biotech. And we can see here that on the daily, we made another all-time high. We have pulled back to the 50-day simple moving average terms right here in that white line. And we will continue to throttle and buy at oversold and sell into the resistance. This is where we topped out on the IBB. Okay, and we did, and we're sitting right here. Um, no sellers were around because of the holidays. Extreme volatility is going to play. We will also let you know once again, as we have done with the leadership in this biotech index, will remain extremely volatile throughout the whole calendar year of 2015. And I'm telling you now up front why it's January 4th, everyone. And I want you to put your seatbelts on. You're going to have to deal with it. And guess what? We're proud to announce one thing for sure. Live Trading News is a website full of information uh, for stocks, options, and Forex. One of the things that we are going to say is that we partnered with them, and they're going to be the ones giving out the buying power. 15 to 1 margin is right here. You can scroll down and you can read the content. You can open an account right here. You click on that button, say click, and guess what? You have your application right here. Live Trading News is going to want you to fill this out. And then, of course, a Live Trading News expert will get together with you with the weekly trial, 5-day trial. This is the place to be. Live Trading News is an extremely accurate website. And here's your sign up right here: first name, last name, email, phone, and country, and open an MT4 account. We do have a new trading platform we're rolling out, and it's extremely accurate. You can see that we are extremely proud that we can bring a high frequency algorithmic trading platform to you, and that platform is going to guide you through your entries, your exits. And once again, the new version is coming out. So Live Trading News has a great trading application. They have the equity margin, they have the news, they've got everything that a trader would want at livetradingnews.com. Here we are. We're back here on the weekly chart of the NYSE Index, Biotech. Um, Here's the actual stocks, and I'm just going to run through some of them right now very quickly. I'm going to take you through Amgen. This is a weekly chart. This is a pullback. It's below the 20-week. These moves have been the best move. And let me tell you, back in the 90s, 97, 98, 99, listen, Biotech was the leader. It had the biggest moves, and it did. This is a star one right here. Amgen. So we're talking about Amgen. Oh, Biogen. Oh, my goodness sakes. On a weekly chart, we've been trading Biogen in the 90s. But look at this top, which is called a double top, weekly double top in the world of standard technical analysis. Yeah, we look at it and you can see where these pullbacks were on this weekly level. But guess what? Every pullback, of course, it had extremely strong support. And right now we're having one of those pullbacks on Biogen. What I would also like to do is talk a little bit more about this big sell gene. And in calendar 2014, every dip, all the coverages that we gave, we just kept making great runs off of these pullbacks. These is a 10-week moving average, a 20-week moving average. They're going to be testing these things. So get your shoes on. It's called Biotech. REGN Pharmaceuticals. What a great move this one was. I mean, and you know, they're bringing new medicine to us here, and the stocks clearly affect it. I'm just showing the weekly moving averages. And this one here, once again, we're going to buy that pullback, just like we've done for the last couple of years. Gilead has this one's been on fire. Look, there was some volatility in Gilead, there's another company, the symbol is ABBB, and they have a hepatitis C drug. So because the competition and the pricing level would come down, and remember, Gilead is the king. The pricing wars in certain biotech names, treating the hepatitis C drug, that's what both of those companies do. And basically, it tested the 50-week moving average. It gapped down big on that news, but guess what? Guess what? They came right back in as always, and it was a buying opportunity at the 50-week simple moving average, which just so happens to be 90.29. That's the white line. And clear back over here where the weekly consolidation was set in its buy side program after once it made the rally from the sell program over here, we can clearly see that big weekly consolidation and breaking out to all-time highs on Gilead, Gild. Let it be known right now. I will also be happy to say this one, ALXN Pharmaceuticals. Another great name, another great trade. This is weekly charts. I just want to go over it here in the weekly level now. And I want you to see how these pullbacks at 160 down here, that's a $40 move. I mean, you know what? Live trading news that I just showed you is famous. Live trading news is famous for one thing, is where these trades are going to set up, and these trades are going to make higher highs from their pullback. So live trading news is on standby waiting for you to come and open your bull market account, and a representative from Live Trading News will get you set up right away. And the quicker that you get involved, this is 2015. We will be covering options, equities, Forex as well. 20-week moving average had big support right here on ALXN. We bounced. The blue line is the 20-week, and we're below it right now. Here's another one that we really like, so that people can understand what this biotech trade is about. Here it is, VRTX. Look at that rising bull run, that 10-week moving average, and every dip at support. They came right up, and they bought this name up, and I'm going to say it once again. Calendar 2015 for biotech will continue to outperform the broader market. There's a lot of great news that's right around the corner. One of the other ones that I wanted to point out here was ILMN. Once again, guys and girls, check it out. This is the calendar year of 2014 on these weekly charts. And every time we pull back for a short trade, pop goes the weasel. Another high. Another pullback that we called. That white line, that rising 50-week simple moving average, and another pop to what? Another major high. And as we can see that this was that topping pattern, that 20-week is the red line, and we're going to come down, and so the 40-week and 50-week will still be right about this level, and there's great buying opportunities, particularly, like I said, in these stocks that we're pointing out to you right now. Here's another one that we, this one here, IMGN. So basically, it did what? It's a little teeny stock, but let me just tell you something. We're keeping it on our radar for what? A buyout candidate, okay? And there was some unfavorable news right here, but still, this is where this big weekly sell program, and we're going to keep monitoring it day by day on that one there. I would also like to say that the actual M&A merger activity is going to happen in the biotech index. And once again, we started off with the biotech a year ago in January, and here we sit once again with the weekly setups and the great buying opportunities.